Zepeda versus Josue Vargas. Who do y'all think is gonna win this fight? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, to those who don't know, they'll be fighting this weekend, this Saturday on the 30th of October. October 30, 2021, over at the YuLu Theater in Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York, USA, to be shown live on ESPN Plus. Tune into ESPN Plus if you want to see this fight. It's a very good fight. I believe this was supposed to be the co-feature of the Joe Smith Jr. fight. He was supposed to fight and defend his title against some Russian contender. I can't remember his name, but Joe Smith Jr. Tested positive for COVID, so this fight ended up being the main event, Zepeda versus Vargas, which is, not a big main event, but it's a good fight. It's a good fight. Zepeda, to those who don't know who he is, 32-year-old fighter from California, 34 wins, 2 losses, 26 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO, coming off a unanimous decision win against Hank Lundy in a fight where I felt like he struggled. I thought he was gonna go out there and knock out the older, slower Hank Lundy after his spectacular knockout win against Ivan Baranchyk, but that was not the case. It seems to me that he definitely took a lot of punishment in the Ivan Baranchyk fight, and it affected him physically, Zepeda, in my opinion. But here he is fighting a very, very talented fighter and young fighter in Vargas, aka the Prodigy. He is of Puerto Rican descent. Born in Puerto Rico, now currently fighting out of Bronx, New York, and he has a record of 19 wins, 1 loss, 9 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. His only loss came from a disqualification loss back in 2016, where he was disqualified for hitting his opponent while his back was turned following the advice of a doctor. Wow. So yeah, that was his only loss. And did he avenge that loss? Let me see. Santana. Did he fight Santana again? Looks like he never fought Santana again, but I think we all know that's not really considered a LL. You know what I mean? But anyway, here he is fighting his biggest test in his career so far against Jose Zepeda. Will he pass this test? Can he go out there and show that he can compete against and beat fighters like Zepeda? In my opinion, yes. I think Vargas has the talent, the skill, and everything, man. He's a very, very underrated fighter. If you haven't seen him fight yet, check him out. I know he hasn't really fought anyone of big and that notable, but just watching him fight, you can tell that this dude has what it takes to become a world champion. That Vargas has what it takes to become a world champion, and I think he will, man. I think he will, one day. Right now, at 140 pounds, with what's his name? Scottish guy. I'm blanking on his name right now. Man, why am I blanking on his name? Starts with a T. Well, whatever. You know who I'm talking about. The undisputed champion. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name right now. Anyway, right now, being a champion is not easy because there's an undisputed champion. But I think Vargas will get there. I think he'll eventually fight one for one of those vacant titles in the future. But that's only if, and that's a big if, he beats Zepeda. And same goes for Zepeda. Honestly, he can be a he can fight for a world title too if he wins this fight. I could definitely see both fighters fighting for a title in the near future if they win. So, winner definitely, there's big things coming for the winner of this fight. And it is a fight between a Mexican and a Puerto Rican, and we all know that Mexico versus Puerto Rico always delivers their rivalry. They always deliver great fights, at least for the most part. I have yet to see a horrible Mexico versus Puerto Rico fight. I can't think of one at the top of my head because they're always good. They're always good. So, Vargas by unanimous decision, 8 rounds to 4. Or 9 rounds to 3. But it will be a clear win for Vargas, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to stop Zepeda. I think that would be interesting, but I don't think so. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Again, 8 rounds to 4 in favor of Vargas, or 9 rounds to 3 in favor of Vargas. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.